Hey everyone, welcome back. PREParedness Paul here. This week I'm talking about a USB soldering iron kit. I saw T.O. on Temporarily Offline Ham Radio channel do a review on one. I don't think this is the same one. It's similar. I think I went with this one because it was a little bit cheaper. It might be the same one, I can't remember. But let's look at some of the features of it. What you have here is a lot of tips that it comes with, the different types of tips, the power charger, cables, a rest, and the pen itself. One of the images I liked, and maybe what made me go towards this one over others, was just this image, field repairs. It made me think, you know, this is so compact you could take it with you for field repairs, GoKits, and stuff like that. It claims a very fast heat up time, 6 seconds at 96 watts. And then here's some of the features. So let's just get to it. I'm not going to do any soldering today. I'm just going to go over what it is and let's test how fast it heats up, and then we'll go from there. Okay, so here's what we've got. Once I get the microphone to work, here's what we've got here. So let's go over the tips first. We've got 5 extra tips. And it looks like it's all the ones that were in the image. So 5 extra tips, and I think one comes in the box. I'll set those aside. This cable, I believe, is for a different type of power charging with that different, like an AC adapter charging plug. Maybe the manual might explain something better about that. The rest here, to rest it on, comes with these 2 really thin, it doesn't need to be thick anyway, 2 of those sponges that you make damp to help you clean off any of the solder or burnt parts. The AC adapter, 65 watt, it has the 3.0 and high power USB-C charging. I like this this little wrap here, keeps it nice and snug. I usually have to buy those separate for things. A decently long cable. This looks maybe not quite 3 feet, but close to it. And we'll just plug that in here. And I'll plug it in over here. We'll get that ready. And then okay, it's got a nice manual in Chinese. Looks like 4 different languages. Chinese, and then let's see what English is. English is the second section, so looks pretty good on the instructions here. Visual, pointing out all the parts, shows the power, operating current, and the time for tinning, 8 seconds to 30 seconds. The website said 6, but we'll see. Shows how to install the tips, and then goes over the menu, how to run the menu. I'm not going to go into all the menu and stuff. I like to keep my videos short as possible. So let's look at it. Now earlier I did take it out and tin it just to test it myself to make sure I knew how to put it together. So it's got the cap. This is actually a pretty solid box. Probably good to keep that and keep it inside there. We'll just set that aside though. So you've got the device itself. I already peeled the sticker off. It's got 1 tip, the angled tip in there, and you can see I've already tinned it because I wanted to make sure I knew how to use it. And then the cap, it does feel like a decent type of a thin, maybe aluminum, some type of metal, a good solid rubbery grip here, flat on both sides. Feels like it could be nice and stable. So let's go ahead and put one of the tips on. We unscrew that piece. Let's slide this in there. And it goes to where that, there's a flange here that it goes to, so it stops right there. Let's screw that back on. And then let's plug it in to the USB-C there. And it comes up. We'll push this button, it's flashing, you push that button. So it's currently set to, we're set to 300 degrees and it's already there. It's already heated up. Let's go to 420. This is how fast it heats up. And it's already at 420, so that's pretty quick. Let's bring it back down to 300 Celsius. You can change that to Fahrenheit. Whoop, went way past it. 300 Celsius, let's see how quick it goes down to 300. So it's basically just got to cool from my room temperature. All right, let me bring in my little cleaner here. Now all I'm going to do is we're going to see, let me get that scraped up a bit. We're going to see how quick that this, and again we're at 300 degrees Celsius and it goes to 420 Celsius, and we'll just see how quick it melts this to tin this tip here. That's pretty quick. That was quicker than 6 seconds. And it's already tinned. So you can see that's really fast with the USB-C wire and plug at that high watt. So we'll do it again here. There it is. I mean, it's already good. So I'm going to imagine that this is going to be real quick, and which I need, because a lot of times I have issues where I hold something down and it's not heating the part quick enough, and it ends up melting the plastic, like on the coax insulation or something. And I'm still trying to get better at that. So hopefully when I do one of the projects with this, I can get better at it. And also just let you all know that sometimes I shake. So it'll be interesting to see how well I can do some of the small parts on the upcoming projects. So let's just use the rest here. That works pretty good. And where I will show you what I'll show you the use of this soldering iron. It'll be a different video. One of those is going to be the MCT 73 from Spark Labs. This year is my year to try to start learning CW. So we're going to do that. And that has, I'll be honest guys, I was a little nervous getting this. This has a lot of, and again, TO, I believe, put this together, and I watched. This has a lot of small soldering pieces. I hope I can do it. I like the DIY projects, and it was double the price to have it pre-made. So hopefully I can do it and not have problems. And the other thing I have is the Chameleon's, I bought their DIY HF portable antenna loop, their CHA F loop 3.0, and I'll be putting that together as well. So I'm going to use this soldering iron for that, and we'll see how it operates. I'm going to unplug it. It's still showing 300C, and you'll see it does have quite a range. I think it goes down to 100. Okay, 80C up to 420C. Yeah, so it's pretty easy. And then I think to get the menu, I'd have to read the instructions, maybe both. But you can change everything on it. Language, temperature, you know, from Celsius to Fahrenheit, and all that. So look for those two project videos coming up. It'll be the Chameleon DIY 3.0 mag loop and the Spark Labs MCT 73 keyer and CW practice. That's going to be a tough one, I think, for me because of the small parts. So anyway, thanks everyone. That's the review. It seems like it works really well. We'll test it here in the next video. And thanks for watching. Again, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. All it takes is one click, and it helps me build the channel. As the channel gets built and I'm able to purchase more things and get more items, I can show you more items and things in my reviews. Thanks everyone again, and 73.